This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Gamefly. Go to www.gamefly.com/appjudgment for your free trial membership.
Hey everyone, welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews from Revision 3. I'm Graham.
I'm Mauricio.
And the Verizon iPhone 4 has finally been announced.
That's right.
The rumor has been confirmed. As you might have heard, Verizon held a press conference earlier this week to announce the Verizon iPhone, which looks a lot like the...
This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
This is it right here.
Actually, this is the AT&T version.
Yeah, no. But it looks a lot like it.
Yeah, don't worry, the Verizon iPhone is going to look just like this, but there are a few minor cosmetic changes. There's going to be a couple of extra ridges because they had to redesign the antenna to work on Verizon's CDMA network.
Yeah, looks like they rotated some of the ridges, added an extra one down at, was it the bottom?
I think they lost the one at the top, and they added one right above the volume button on the Verizon iPhone.
And now if you're asking, oh, is this their way to fix antenna gate? This is, of course, the drop calls that you may have been getting on AT&T. Verizon has immediately squashed that rumor, saying no. This is an adjustment they had to make to accommodate the CDMA antenna. So
a lot of people are very excited about the Verizon iPhone. Some people say that the Verizon network is more reliable than AT&T. You've got a lot of arguing back and forth about whether or not the dropped calls on AT&T are either AT&T's fault or the iPhone's fault.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how reliable the iPhone is on Verizon's network.
Yeah. So one of the problems with CDMA is that you won't be able to do voice and data at the same time.
Right, and that might be a deal breaker for some people.
Would it be a deal breaker for you?
I think so. I do a lot of, if I'm on the phone, sometimes I'm looking up something online, and you would not be able to do that on the Verizon iPhone. Also, a big deal that they announced that might get some people on AT&T jealous is that you can use the Verizon iPhone as a mobile hotspot, and 5 other devices can connect to it. However, while you're using that, you won't be able to accept phone calls.
It's a really cool concept because I used to have the Verizon MiFi. Awesome, hotspot, you can connect up to 5 devices on it. But if I'm using my phone as that device and I can't get calls, it's kind of a deal breaker for me a little bit. I think what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to maybe wait till the summer for the iPhone 5 or whatever it is to come out. Although apparently it still won't have the LTE. This is the 4G capability. So don't hold up if you're waiting on 4G. The LTE chipset would have been in this generation, the Verizon's generation iPhone, but there would have been too many design compromises. They would have had to increase the form factor, and
the
they
battery
just didn't want
wouldn't
to do
have
that.
lasted as long. Apple is still being very cautious about 4G or LTE.
Right, exactly.
So would Verizon's iPhone make you switch, or are you going to stay with AT&T? You have to remember that if you're going to switch from AT&T to Verizon, you're going to be paying a $325 termination fee and buying a brand new phone and signing a brand new contract.
New contract. Just real quickly, some of the new contract details. On average, you're going to be paying about $5 more for the service plans. The unlimited plan on Verizon is $29.99. That's $5 more than AT&T. AT&T's not unlimited plan. Or $49.99 for Verizon Unlimited, which might make some AT&T people jealous, plus 2 gigs of tethering data. Kind of cool, but a little bit more of an expensive plan.
Right, and so the Verizon iPhone, you can pre-order it. It's available for exclusive pre-order February 3rd.
So exclusively for qualifying existing Verizon customers.
Yes, and then for everyone on February 10th, you can get it then. So it's finally here. Are you going to switch? Is the switch worth it to you? Be sure to email us at appjudgment@revision3.com and let us know. Also, very quickly, Apple released its Mac App Store over the last week as well. So there's lots of new applications out there for Mac OS computers, and we may be covering some of those in the future.
Yeah, I've already dumped a lot of money into the store.
Too much. Angry Birds on a giant 27-inch iMac is
It all started with Tweety. That was the gateway drug, and then, oh my God, I need that and that and that.
So thanks, guys. I'm Graham.
I'm Mauricio.
And be sure to contact us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our homepage at revision3.com/appjudgment. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service, offering you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds.
With plans starting at $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like.
And there's no late fees, there's no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, just send it back, and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list.
Yeah, and if you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website, and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge.
It's true. I just rented Assassin's Creed Brotherhood recently.
That's a good one.
Played it for a few days, decided I wanted to keep it. Multiplayer is great. And I just clicked Keep It, and they sent me that stuff.
Simple as that.
It's really great. If you're skeptical, you can still sign up for a 15-day free trial when you go to gamefly.com/AppJudgment, but I think you're going to want to stick around.